Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Ruining Your Childhood. This time, the Wheel of Fate decided Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello! So we're all pretty excited about that, I think. I loved this movie as a kid. I think this is one of the few, even more so than Teen Witch, that I've seen like a jillion times. Oh my god. This is probably one of the few movies for me, and I don't typically do this, but I know like so many of the lines and all the scenes of the movie, and it's Robin Williams. Like, I'm hoping that it holds up, but I really have a feeling that it's not gonna.
What I think is Robin Williams' humor will hold up, and like all those other films, I assume there's going to be I assume there was a fair bit of what do you call it? Improvising.
Yeah.
So you know, some of that should hold up, and it should still have that energy that he always seemed to have in films. But I think the content won't hold up. I remember that line. She throws a piece of fruit at Pierce Brosnan's head and says it was a drive-by fruiting or something like that. Like, I just don't think it's gonna. I just think.
Yeah, I think the things that I thought was funny as a kid when I watched this movie, it may not hold up. But hey, here's hoping that this will be the first movie that we're like, hey, this does hold up.
Doesn't it have Mara Wilson? Isn't Mara Wilson one of the kids?
I don't remember
maybe
what her name
the youngest?
Was. Yeah, I think that was Mara Wilson. I'm probably wrong.
So what about you, Ken?
I've actually watched this movie many times, even as an adult.
Oh, okay.
It is one of my favorites. Robin Williams was one of my all-time favorite comedians, and when he died, that hit me heavy.
Hit us all, I think.
Yeah. So it's been a while since I've seen anything of Robin's. I haven't actually watched anything of his since his passing. So yeah.
Jump around.
I mean, a crazy party like that in 4 hours' time?
So you were not going to be able to clean it up before she got here.
No. Well, that's on her. She knows all those animals are there, and she put that on the...
Yeah. And it wasn't close up pretty well.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of Charlotte's Web. Who's going to finish it?
Well, Grandma.
Funny your voice sounds so deep right now.
Dad, we gotta read Charlotte's Web.
Right? Doesn't it sound all deep? Like,
She's suffering from foggy syndrome.
Her voice is so freaking deep.
That's selective puberty.
Right?
Same thing. I'm involved in Mighty Ducks. Hey guys.
Hey you guys.
Now I'll never be able to get the image of Mara Wilson grunting out of my
Right?
Let's look, smartass.
Good God, everybody's a villain.
Right?
Yeah.
Nobody's like
Robin Williams would be like, what are you doing? He's going to go, my job. Now you do yours, smart ass.
Why did you say that?
Why is her mouth opening up so much? Why did you say that?
You're not trying very hard.
Jazz, what are you talking about?
Let's make a match. I need a fight. Let's see, I can't.
It's so wrong.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and pot. Don't bring around the clouds or rain on my parade.
He looks so much like
He does. It's so creepy.
Oh, I'm sorry to frighten you there. I must look like a yeti in this kit.
There's no way he just put his face in it and didn't get any in the wig.
Right?
And there's no way the icing on that cake looks like that.
Yeah.
Okay. One drop or two. Would you like another one? Oh, there you go.
That's so gross.
That is so gross.
I'm melting like a snow cone in Phoenix. There we go.
Oh, it's so gross.
You all right? You'll be right with me. It was the drink that killed him. How awful. He was an alcoholic. No, he was back in his truck.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
I have to go take my medicine now.
Oh, we have water at the table.
I can't take it orally, dear. Will you forgive me? I'll do that.
I had no idea. I forgot about that.
Oh my God. Well, you can take your medicine. Here we have water at the table. I can't take it orally, dear. Holy.
She's got a power tool in the bedroom, dear. It's her personal jackhammer. She could break a sidewalk with that. She uses it in the light dim. It's like a prison movie.
What?
See, she hasn't chipped her teeth.
Once again, how is this a family movie?
What?
How? It is not a kid's film. No
Actually,
way.
when I was a kid, I don't think I understood what that meant.
The whole time you were. The whole time.
I love Sally Field so much. Oh my god.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I have to go. We have to leave now. I have to leave.
Look at his face. He's like, I don't understand what's happening right now.
That moment there nearly saves this movie.
Right?
She's so good.
She really is. She's amazing.
It is this court's decision to award full custody to Mrs. Hillard.
Oh, God. No, please.
You will have supervised visitation rights every Saturday.
See,
Well, look
the
at her.
smug, like,
She's like,
Court liaison.
Yeah.
My job.
right?
I'm
what'd you do, lawyer? You made me lose my kids.
Well, we just finished watching Mrs. Doubtfire, and as much as we love Robin Williams, the movie was really long. I mean, you could honestly knock off at least a half-hour film in order for it to be more condensed and more enjoyable. It was way too long. What are you doing? What are you doing?
That's how I feel like it could have happened in the movie.
Oh, yes. Jazz did sleep a couple of times. We won't show that. But she
Wait,
did.
I did not. I was checking the inside
the
of
tape.
my eyelids. All right, but you know, I completely agree. Like the movie could have been at least 30 to 45 minutes shorter, and I think it would have been better anyways, like compacted in the storyline.
Well, and they did all that 90s fast forwarding. So imagine how long this movie would have been if every time he got in and out of his costume, it was normal pace. They decided instead of like cutting to like the door opening and him walking out as Mrs. Doubtfire, they had to show it every time or nearly every time. At first, it's like, okay, it's just the 90s whole fast forwarding thing where everything moves like super fast and plays stupid music, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, normal. Stupid, but normal.
Normal for the 90s.
But then there's a scene where a woman's in the bathroom and the camera sits on her the whole time. He walks in behind her as Mrs. Doubtfire goes into the stall and closes it.
And then comes right back out.
Right back
2
out.
seconds later.
It's less than 5 seconds for sure. I don't remember exactly, but it's like
it's pretty quick.
It's like what?
Yeah,
you broke the laws of physics.
And the thing about it is, it makes me sad because I freaking love Robin Williams. Like all of us.
Well, he's done a lot of movies that are.
Yeah, there's been a couple, and I think those are the ones that I was like, I don't really like. But this is one of the ones that, as a kid, we all love. And if you talk to other people, they probably like when you mentioned Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, that's a great movie. I love that movie. And even when we pulled it up on Rotten Tomatoes, it still has 71%, which I'm sure some of those reviews aren't, you know, old. Like some of those are current. Like I feel like some of those might be. And we were laughing about how Ebert, what did he say? I forgot what the exact.
Basically, he said the movie was long.
Yeah,
I remember the exact.
And not funny too.
Yeah, and not funny. And we both laughed. We all laughed like, Ebert, you don't know what you're talking about. But
I agree
clearly
completely.
he does. Yeah.
It wasn't terribly funny.
No.
The moments that were funny were funny.
Yeah,
and they were solid. But it was pretty bad, honestly. I was really...
I lost interest many times throughout the movie.
And there are scenes that just don't even make sense. Like, as David, he gets a job interview, basically, with... Not just like, I'm applying for a job. He already has a job, and the owner of the company, which is like a TV studio, likes his ideas and wants to meet to discuss his ideas at the Bridges restaurant Friday at 7 o'clock sharp. And then later, as Mrs. Doubtfire, Sally Field's character, Miranda, tells him,
we're having a birthday dinner at 7 o'clock sharp at the same restaurant.
7 o'clock at Bridges. And instead of just being like, I really can't do it.
I have a dinner.
And he does try, like, oh, no, that's going to be a bad time for me. She's like, it wouldn't be the same without you. Yes, but, like, the answer is still no.
Yeah.
Because none of the ensuing problems would have happened. Like, it's such a bad idea to be running back and forth to different tables as different people. And, you know, of course, I guess you could argue that ultimately it ended his charade and got him a job.
Which is true.
So, I mean, in the long run, I guess it worked out for him. It's not very funny. It was super boring. I will give a lot of props to whoever decided on what music to put in this movie.
Oh, yeah, the music was good.
Dude Look Like a Lady, Walk Like a Man.
Yeah.
Like, they just played every single song that possibly could relate.
Why don't you hit that subscribe button? It's over there by his niece. And while you're at it, watch some of our videos, our other ones. you may want to ruin your other childhoods. That would be great.
Other childhoods?
Yeah, we have lots of them.
What is this, Buddhism?
Past lives.
Ruin your other past lives, or not. We have we have nerd tastings now, which is a great new show that we just started doing. It's awesome. But check out some of our other videos.
Yeah, leave comments below. Let us know what you thought of this video
movie or other,
and the movie itself.
And if you have any ideas for movies that maybe we haven't thought of, please feel free to leave them in the comments. We'll ruin those too. Whispered repetition.
Catchphrase.